Hi everyone, welcome to the FF Salon at Money 2020. My name's Emily Redding.
Good morning, I'm Karine Martinez from Edenred Payment Solutions.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's so lovely to have you here. I know you've already met the fabulous Jose, who's getting to work on your hair already. We're just doing a little bit of a zhuzh today, a bit of a tidy up, nothing too drastic. Great, fantastic.
Thank you. I will look awesome for the rest of the day.
Yes, it's a nice time of day to do this, actually, because then you're ready for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
Perfect. Right, should we jump straight into it? Okay.
Let's go.
Karine, can you tell me a little bit, first of all, just for our viewers, a little bit of a background about what you guys do and what your role is?
Yeah, so I'm the head of sales at Edenred Payment Solutions, formerly known as PPS.
Yeah.
We rebranded actually yesterday, so that was the great news and the great announcement. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Very exciting. It's exciting times for us because it's the beginning is just, well, we're progressing, into our journey, and it's. It's very exciting. Everything falls into place.
Yes.
Suddenly when you get the brand, you get the name, and then you have the identity. It's
kind of the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle for you guys.
Exactly.
And I can imagine rebranding. I mean, I know it's a lot of work, and I suspect yesterday was really exciting and a huge relief for you.
Yes.
Just to have it done.
Yes.
You're rebranded. Well, congratulations.
Yes.
That's great. How do you think the embedded finance industry will kind of evolve as it continues to grow?
Embedded finance is, I think, at the beginning of its journey. A lot of innovation and enhancement has already started, as we've seen, and it's been a couple of years now that people are mentioning embedded finance. So what is embedded finance exactly?
Exactly. What is it? Can you tell me in like a really high level view of what you think it is?
So, do you go online? Do you use your phone?
I do.
Yes. And do you often buy from your phone from a suggested pop-up or something that would
like an advertisement or a sponsor?
Yes, exactly. That would suggest you that you might like something, and then you jump into that website, and without even realizing it, you've paid something without even getting out of the app, get your credit card or debit card, go through the payment, go through the basket, and then done.
Yes.
This is embedded finance.
Fantastic.
That's exactly what we, and that's exactly what we as Edenred Payment Solutions are trying to help all our customers to achieve. So embedded finance, I would say, is today literally having the ability to add any financial product or services into a non-financial app or I would say brand.
Yeah. That actually leads me on so nicely to my next question. Can you tell me what a hyper-personalised embedded finance service is? What defines that?
Yes, hyper-personalised is the usage of data in order to have the ability to tailor the products to your needs.
Right.
So it means you going to a so still the same, you're using a super app or you're browsing. It's how the let's say I'm going to take just let's say you're on Amazon basically.
Yes.
You start browsing beauty. Then what is going to happen when you move to a social media? You're going to start seeing, these pop-ups. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you might like this,
yes,
or you might enjoy that. So that's exactly the hyper-personalization we are talking about.
Fantastic.
So it's the use of the data or enhanced data to bring insights to the brand basically who would use it in order to dictate the consumer behavior.
That's fascinating.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
Really, it is fascinating. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
What aspect of embedded finance do you think is most important to the customer journey? So to your guys' client base, what's the one thing that you're hearing that's really, really vital for them?
The seamless experience.
Okay.
Is how basically, if you take the example of Uber, for instance, when you use Uber, you don't think 1 second that you're using a financial mean behind. You're just using an app that would take you, that you trust and is reliable, that you would use to take you from point A to point B without even considering 1 second that you're using behind the scene a financial service, a payment.
Yeah.
So that's, I think that is the most important reason why embedded finance is so important.
Yes.
And it's even more important, not only for the fintechs, because fintechs, we were ahead of the game, using actually our embedding financial services into any customer journey or any customer experience. But the most important today is, we learn all these experiences is how we take these into the non-financial world.
Yes.
So into the brands, but not only the brands. When you think about it, you could it could go to insurance, it could go to regulation, it could go to complex.
Possibilities are endless.
Exactly, it's endless possibilities. Exactly.
Fantastic. Speaking of sort of the kind of key elements of the customer journey, what do you think the biggest challenges at the moment that your clients are facing?
I would say the friction in payments. And embedded financial services will remove that friction actually, and will simplify, the usage and the use of financial services. It's also enhancing the quality of data and the better usage of data. We are seeing, and it's just the beginning. The AI and the machine learning,
yes.
Coming into the game.
Yes.
And what it means actually for embedded finance, that we will get better data, better quality data, and better analytics. It's really important because if you want to deliver the best trusted service to your clients, you need to have access to a very good data.
What do you think are the benefits of embedded finance that every business should know? Not even every business, every person. What do you think? I mean, we've talked a lot about this sort of seamless journey and the ease of it. I mean, it's so important to not have to think about how it's working or why it's working. It's just there, isn't it? Is there anything else that you think, yes, this is something that we provide and everyone should be doing this?
Yes. It helps people, so everybody actually, to have access to financial services first. But also it allows companies to generate new revenue streams, to access certain markets, also access capital, and remove some regulatory complexity.
Fantastic. Where do you see embedded finance heading? I mean, that's such a hard question to answer. I know there's so much going on, and like we all know, with the real kind of ramp up of AI, it could go anywhere. But where do you, in your expert opinion, Karine, where do you think it's going?
I think, and we've seen the motion starting already. But I think the next move would be insurance, because insurance is a traditional sector in the industry. That you see some actors and players trying to now modernize and digitize that world, and I think embedded finance, the next move will be probably going to embedded insurance. I think we have an insurer. I've seen the stand, and I haven't spoken to them, but I would be very interested to see why they are here.
Yes.
And what they are looking for.
Well, look, your hair looks fantastic. We're going to do the swivel. We're going to turn you around, and you can have a little look in the mirror.
Oh,
there
perfect!
Yeah, so it's a bit smoother.
Yes.
But yeah, very natural.
Gorgeous.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karine, for joining us today. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.